Leroy, welcome to Locked In, man. Mr. 52 Pickup, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes.
The people want you. The people got you. And, big news, you're working on starting your own YouTube channel. Once that's up, we'll have that plugged in.
Yes.
And people can get the exclusives. Now, with all your fame that you have, I know you have some shout-outs to give at the top of this episode to the people that have been supporting you among your journey. So if you want to take a second to shout everyone out.
Yes, I would get out big shout-out to Big Spady. I was talking to Big Spady, me 10 toes down with the tank, and my brother Derek Brazil. We were talking to Spady, and I told him, Spady, you deserve a shout-out, man, for all you've been through and your turnaround and how you became the man that you became. So a big shout out to you, okay? I want to get a shout out to Rashonda. She follows me all the time. Rashonda, I got you, okay? My neighbor Wayne, Sinclair, Robert, my partner Babin, and Netflix Jermaine, John Kennedy, and Matt. I want to thank y'all very much, okay? And we can't forget my boy Reg. He said this was going to happen, and it happened.
And also shout out to the team at Tyson, hooking us up, being the presenting sponsor, and Woo Energy, Ric Flair's energy drinks, official drink of Locked In.
Yes, thank you. And my driver, Black. I got to give him Black. I call him my executive manager, Black.
Now, today we have we have a teaser story. And then we have two very exciting. We're getting into the Mafia at Rikers Island.
Yes.
And as always, you brought the props.
Yes, you know that.
You brought the heat. And I think the people just love, you always yell at me. You're like, you don't talk that much. People want to see it. But you got to understand, the audience loves it uninterrupted. They're not here for me.
Right, okay.
They're here for you. You're the star,
Okay.
I'm just the director. And with you do it so self-sufficiently, which is why you should... I've been telling you to start your own YouTube channel.
Yes, you have.
But, that's what the crowd loves. Mm-hmm. They love seeing, they're getting their Ian time right now,
Right.
But now everyone's saying, Ian, shut up, let the man talk.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give the floor to you. I'm going to let you rock out, do your thing, and shine like you always do.
Hi, Ma. I love you. Here I go again. Can't forget. I always love my mama.
Yeah, how'd you forget about your mom?
No, I put her last, though.
Oh, can you do
I put her right here.
Can you do me one favor?
Move the mic closer.
No. Sing the Soprano song one time for me. Get warmed up. Get those vocal cords.
Yo, son, that's the beginning of the thing. That's the beginning of the thing. Let me tell you something, man. When you in jail, you never know who expected going to come through there. You know what I mean? And that morning, I was on my way to work, and I got to Rikers Island. And that day, it was just like an ordinary day, But before I tell you about this is a special shout-out. Special shout-out for that Italian man that I met back then. All right? I looked at his floor card, it said Armando, right? But he said, come in, Amontachero. You all right? So, okay, that's what he liked to be called. You understand? But by me talking to him and getting to know him, it's remarkable how close you could get with somebody just by being there with them. Because, you be with the guys all day, and you're talking to each other and stuff like that. And he's a very special man. And I know y'all waiting to hear it, but before I tell you about him, I got one I want to throw at you. It was this guy came in, older man. And when he came in with a pair of glasses on. He came in like this. And he had a cane. I don't need that no more. He came with a cane. Now, when you come in jail and you got glasses and a cane, you got to have papers for that. Medical papers for your glasses back then, and a cane to carry a cane around. So we said, you got your papers? He had his papers. So we looked at it, cool. So while he came in the house, and I told him where his cell was. He was 7 cell. Go ahead to your cell. While he was going down the cell, he fell, Ian. He fell. So when he fell, he said, "Pick me up, oh dear Lord, pick me up. Pick me up, oh dear Lord, pick me up. Pick me up, oh dear Lord, pick me up. Pick me up, oh dear Lord, pick me up." And because he was an older man, all of us, not only me, I rushed to help him pick him up. The other inmates, they helped to pick him up. Be like, "Yo, you all right?" "Oh, thank you, thank you." So we all walk him to his cell. And this went on for about 3 months until one day the jail got locked down. Now, on a lockdown, nothing moves. No movement in the hall, nobody go nowhere. But because my housing area is locked down, I still do certain things because I got it like that with the boss. The deputies, the wardens, they know I know how to do this. So I said, all right, this is a perfect time for the guy to go in the shower by himself. So I told him, "Hey, go in the shower by yourself, man." He said, "Okay, bro." So he go in the shower, he take his glasses off. Leave him in his cell. He walking with the cane. And I'm just looking at him. He like, but he could see, but not that good as he, So he get in the shower. And I said, "Okay, time up, man. Come on, man. Let somebody else get it." He said, "Okay." So meanwhile, me not knowing, my house gang and my suicide aid, they watching them. And they've been watching them for a minute. So they watching him in his cell. I'm like, why is he by his cell? So then they came to me, "Yo, Ebron." I said, "Yo, what's up?" "Yo, man, we think that guy faking, man. We think that man faking, man." I was like, "Man, what you talking faking? He got the medical papers and everything. Yo, Ebron, we telling you, man. We better not find out he faking." I'm like, "Yo, he's not faking. So he got the paperwork and everything. You think they're going to let him have his paperwork and stuff?" They said, "Ebron, but we watched him for like 5 minutes. Go to his cell. He reached for the notebook. He knew where the pen was up. He looked at the pen, wrote, see was there any ink on the pen, and wrote a whole letter. And then when he finished, he put it back over there and hung the thing up over there." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah." Because we always hear them banging stuff with the stick. So we always check it on. So I said, "Okay, let me go look at him." And when I went to look at him, he was looking out the window. And like these cells, some of the guys know that y'all been locked up. Sometimes you got a hole in your window like that. Somebody done banged the hole in the window. And I'm looking at him, and he looking through the hole, and a bird was on his windowsill. And he had a piece of bread, and he was like sticking it through the hole. "Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. Here, birdie, birdie, birdie." And I'm like, "Yo, this nigga say he can't see it. Here, birdie, birdie, birdie." Yo, I watched this nigga. He said, "And if you come tomorrow at the same time, the same place, I have some more bread for you, birdie." And when he turned around and he saw me, he thought he saw a ghost. I was standing right there watching him. He said, "Oh, Ebron." I said, "Yeah, that's me." I said, "How you doing? You all right?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Yo, by the way, I could have swore you was feeding that bird through that little hole over there." He was like, "Oh, it's a bird over there?" I'm like, "I didn't know it was a bird. I hear the bird, but I can't see him." "Oh, you can't see the bird by the window?" "Nah, Ebron. I can't see it. Is a bird there? What color is he?" "So you wasn't feeding that bird?" "Nah, Ebron, I can't see I can't feed no bird. I wish I could see like that." I said, "All right." So I walk away from his cell. I said, "Yo," the dudes were like, "I told you, Ebron. I told you." Hold up. Let me make a phone call. I call the clinic because I know the doctor. I said, "Yo, doc, I got this guy here with the cane, He said, "Oh, yeah, Ebron, you talking about the guy with the, glasses and cane?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Ebron." I said, "What?" He said, "That's all a fake." I said, "What?" He said, "Security coming to get that cane in the morning. He don't need the cane and he ain't blind, half blind. That boy got 20/20 vision." I said, "What?" I said, all this time, this guy got the first of everything he owned. First to go to commissary. First to get the haircut. First to eat through the feeding. Everything, social service first. Everything you could think of, this man got first. Not only that, the house is taking care of him. People are giving this guy $25 in his commissary. This man doesn't need anything. He's loaded. And they heard the conversation that I had with the doctor. There's always an ear on the gate, listening. They said, yo, he was thinking, that nigga ain't blind. Yo, August, niggas, we gonna get that. We gonna get him. I said, oh, God. They done heard me talk to the doctor. So my partner said, Ebron, you better hurry up and get on the floor. I get on the floor, because they in the day room. And they just talking about, wait till he come out. Wait till he come out. So I go in there. And they're like, Ebron, we told you. I said, hold up. They said, nah, E, you know how much money we got? I give him $25 every commissary. Other diggers bought him undershirts, gave him drawers. This man didn't need for nothing. So I said, listen, we're going to deal with this. All right, lockdown is over with. I'm going to open all the cells, but I'm going to let him out last. I'm going to let him out last because I got to figure out how I'm going to deal with this. They all in the day room, now the whole day room, lined up like the mob squad. They waiting for him. I'm like, yo, no, y'all can't do this. We ain't going to do it. Oh, Ebron, man, you know how much I spent on it? Nah, man. I said, don't worry, we're going to take care. I'm saying we're going to take care, but meanwhile, I'm like, oh, man. So I said, all right, let him out. So he come out. He come out his cell, and he got his cane. And, you know, he could see, like he said, a little bit. I'm not saying he's totally blind, but you can see a little bit, right? He walking around like this, hitting everything. And then I said, all right, go to the day room. And listen, when this man hits the day room and he see all the inmates lined up like going like this, he goes just like this. Ready here? He went like this. And how they say, that's when you know you just fucked off. He went like this. How the hell? Here you go. Look. Dig, he said. He saw all of them going like this. He tried to turn around and walk out, and then he gonna try to play that trick on me and fall on the floor and start singing, pick me up, oh dear Lord, pick me up. Pick me up, oh dear Lord, pick me up. And his ass was right where my foot was. I took my foot and I kicked him dead in his ass. Get your ass up, you faker. And he jumped up. He said, Ebron. And they all started to try to go rush him. And he ran. Thank God for my partner. He ran to his cell. He made it to his cell. My partner closed it, right away before they could get to him. And they're like, we gonna get him, Ebron, we gonna get him. And so when he went in the cell, he said, I'm gonna pay everybody back. I'm gonna pay everybody back. They said, no, you played us for a fool. He said, I'm going to pay everybody back. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, son, that was a sight to see.
How'd they get the medical clearance? How did he get the medical clearance?
Yo, sit.
Did someone overlook that?
They must have, because when they come with papers.
Because you said it was legit. You checked it.
Checked it. It was forged papers. They was forged papers.
So did the guy survive?
They were stapled to his floor card.
Did he survive?
Huh? The first thing they said is, Ebron, don't move him. Because, that's when stuff like that happened, we move you out the house. They said, he owed too much. Do not move him till we get everything we gave that. So to keep them off his butt, I said, listen, you got to pay everybody back, man. You got to pay everybody back. He said, don't worry, I'm going to pay everybody back. I'm going to pay everybody back. And he paid everybody back.
It's actually pretty smart to survive, pretend like you're disabled in prison.
And that's what he did.
Yeah, wow.
That's what he did, man.
And in those situations, they don't want to just prove a principle. They'd rather have the money than to try to physically hurt him.
Well, at that time, they just knew that they was played.
Okay.
He played them like a funky piano.
The Three Blind Mice or the Pied Piper.
Well, he even played me too because I thought he was, legit. You legit tell the doctor told me so. But it was all right. It was all right. It was a lesson.
Now, the mob, there was actually mobsters at Rikers Island during your time there? Was that, were they? I thought it was mostly Fed cases they were getting picked up on.
It was mostly, look, you never know who comes through them doors. You never know what kind of ties they have until you sit down and talk to them and stuff like that. I knew this. I gotta stop saying I knew, because you can't judge a book by its cover, but you have a kind of insight of somebody's background, the way they come in, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves. And me personally, I knew he was some kind of Mafia affiliated line ties, And when he came in, he came with some other guys, and he came in, and like I tell you, you never know who come in through those doors. Nationality, they get them all types. But he was different because he was older than the rest of the guys. And he was dressed different, like a monster.
Like you?
Yeah.
But he's an inmate.
But he was dressed like a monster. And when he came in and everybody was looking in the day room, guys in there doing push-ups, pull-ups, playing checkers, you know what I'm saying? Chess and tonk, all kinds of blackjack, and all of them, they looking at the guys in the day room, and the guys looking at them like, yeah, I see them sneakers, I want those, and he's a grown man, like, yo, son, them are mine. When you come here, I'm taking over. You see those sneaker screens? Fire. Sneaker screen, they want sneaker screen. They grown men, though. Adolescent mind, grown men. But the old man stood straight. Never looked in the day room. Just one time I saw him glance like this. Just like that. And I'm looking at him, right? So I go down there and I explain to him, listen, this is your cell, this is your cell. I tell the Italian dude, listen, this 8 cell is yours. I said, listen, all the cells are cleaned out. But if you don't like the way they clean, the slop sink is right there. We got the mop, the bucket. You can go over it and do it yourself. When you finish, just bring it back and put it in. So the Italian dude was the last one to clean his cell. He let everybody else do it. And then he came and he did his. Right? And I'm just watching him, just do his nice and smooth. Has some kind of finesse about him, you know what I mean? And I'm watching him. So I walk by and I said, you all right? Everything all right? You just say, just like that. I said, okay. So the day goes on, and the guys in the day room, they plotting. Yo, we got to make some money. We got to start taxing these dudes. Taxing them for the phone and all that. People got to get taxed. Right? So I'm listening to them. Then they like, yo, that Italian dude, we got to get him too. He got money. Right? So I tell him, I say, yo, leave him alone. I say, he an older dude, y'all just chill out, just leave him. Yo, Ebron, you always trying to protect somebody. Yo, just leave him alone, yo. Don't start no shit, man. Leave him alone. Right? So I walk off. So the Italian dude said, screw me. He said, Cappuccino. Walking by itself, I'm thinking I think I'm hearing things. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm hearing things, but that Italian voice you cannot deny. He said, "Yo, Cappuccino." He said, "Cappuccino." Hey, Cappuccino. I said, excuse me, sir, are you talking to me? He said, yeah. I said, you call me Cappuccino? He said, yeah. He started laughing. I just said, yeah, okay. How can I help you? He said, do you mind if I could get a newspaper bar? A newspaper? I said, yeah. I said, all right, don't worry, I got you. So I went to go get him a newspaper, and the guys, they was beefing. Yo, Ebron, he don't rock newspapers. He just got here. I said, man, you better leave that old man alone. I said, give me the newspaper. Because they ain't going to do nothing with that newspaper, you know? They have it for 5, 10 minutes, next you know it's on the floor. So I gave the man the newspaper, right? He looked at me, Cappuccino, thank you, no problem. I give him the newspaper, right? I walk away, go down to make my tier. I come back, they around his cell. They around the Italian man's cell. I'm like, I told him don't fuck with him. I told him don't mess with him. I go over here, now they walking away because they see me coming. So now he's standing up in the cell, and I could tell they said something he didn't like because his complexion was different. His complexion was red. And when it's red, that means somebody got you heated, build your pressure up or something. So I said, Papazano, what's going on? He started laughing. He said, Papazano? Yeah. Cappuccino, Papazano. Papazano meet Cappuccino. We just started laughing, right? So I said, yeah. I said, what's going on, Papazano? He said, those fucking moolies. Those fucking moolies. Those fucking moolies said, I do not rock a newspaper. I said, what? He said, they said, I do not rock a newspaper. I said, Papazano, don't worry about them. I got you. Don't worry about them. He's shaking up. He's upset now. You know, moving his arms different. You know, fucking mooly. Right? I go in the day room. I said, didn't I tell y'all don't mess with him? Didn't I tell y'all don't mess with him? Yo, Ebron, man, that nigga, he don't rock no newspaper. Oh, fake Italian ass nigga. He faking, Ebron. You falling right into it. He wants you to think he ain't no goddamn Italian. That nigga might be Puerto Rican, I know. I said, yo, I don't care what he is, but he ain't Puerto Rican. He's Italian. He ain't no fucking Italian, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, fuck that nigga. He gonna get taxed. Don't mess with him. I'm telling y'all. All right, Ebro, you always want to save a hoe, nigga. You're always trying to save somebody. So I go to him. I want to make sure he's all right. Papazano, you all right? He had us sitting on the bed thinking. He said, Cappuccino, I need a favor. Anything you want, Papazano, anything you want. He said, I need to speak to a supervisor, a Cappuccino. I said, Papazano, anything you want, I can take care of it. I got you. He said, Cappuccino, this is bigger than you. Bigger than me? Yeah. I would like to speak to a supervisor or a captain. I said, okay, if you feel like I can't, I'll do that for you. He said, I went to walk away. He said, Cappuccino. I said, what? He said, preferable Italiano, please. Oh, you want an Italian? Yeah. Okay. It just so happened, Ian, my captain is Italian. So it was no problem. So I called him. I said, yo, Cap Ma. He said, yeah, Mala. He said, what? I said, I got a situation down here. He said, you can't handle it? Bro, ain't nothing you can't handle it. I said, no, but it's a special request from an Italian guy. And obviously, he want to talk to you because he asked for an Italian supervisor. So he said, okay, yeah, I got you. I'll be right down. So he come down. When he come down, the inmates in the day room see him. They like, yo, Ebron, what's going on? They see him going to the Italian dude's cell. Yo, Ebron, he snitching? He snitching? What do he got to snitch about? Y'all said he ain't doing nothing to him. He ain't snitching. He just wanted to talk to a captain about something. He better not be snitching, but I'm telling you. Man, shut up, y'all. Go to talk to him. Him and the captain talking. Captain come back to me. Ebron, take him out for a minute. I'll be right back. I said, Captain, everything good? He said, yeah, ain't nothing. Everything cool. He takes him out. They come back like a half an hour later. When they come back, Captain just drop him off at the door. Italian dude come in. Italian dude look at me. Thank you, Cappuccino. And just looked in the day room at them like this. Went like that. And walked to his cell. So they were like, Ebron, what's that for? What's all that about? I don't even know what it's about. The next morning, I go home. Next morning, I come in, let everybody out. Commissary. We got this big guy, Lou Ferrigno looking black dude. Name is Harry, in the back. Harry been with me for 4 months. Never been to commissary at all. Harry come out. Nobody mess with Harry. Nobody talk to Harry. Harry only talk to me. I sit down and talk to Harry all the time. Harry going to commissary. Harry haven't had a visit in 4 months. Harry never been to commissary. They said, how the hell Harry got money? Since when he started going to commissary? But nobody gonna work with Harry. Nobody messing with him. Harry goes to commissary and come back with two $50 bags. See, back then you could spend, in the 80s, you could spend how much you want if you got it. So two $50 bags, that's $100, $50 in each bag is a big bag back there, big brown bag back there, from the floor up to here. That's how long that bag is. And Harry walking with the two bags back in the house like this. He said, Harry got 2 bags. Oh my God. And when I'm looking, because I'm amazed, Harry walks down, but when he gets to A cell, he stopped and passed a bag to the Italian dude. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then kept going down to his cell. So they was like, yo, you saw that? You saw that shit? Yo, what's going on? So I go down to the Italian dude. And said, Papazano, everything all right? He said, yeah, Cappuccino. Everything is just fine. I said, well, what's up with this commissary with you and Harry? He said, hey, I see Harry don't have much. Harry don't bother nobody. So I figure I'll look out for my man. Oh, so you did that for Harry? Yeah. I said, okay, no problem. I go down to see Harry. Harry on the bed. Harry like, Harry. I said, I see you, Harry. He laughing. He got everything, Doritos, Slim Jims, carrot cake, the loaves, banana cake, the loaves. You know, a lot of them guys that just get locked up, they'll never know nothing about the banana loaves. And the carrot, that big, oh my God, with some cold milk? That was on my commissary list. They already know. You bring me some banana cake or carrot cake with a cold milk, I'm good. Right? Harry smiling to death. I'm walking down. While I'm walking past the Italiano cell, Papazano, what's going on? He said, nothing, I'm going to go for a walk. Yeah, he don't go for a walk. He stays in his cell and read that newspaper that I give him. He got up behind me. He walks in the day room. And everybody got quiet. And they see him. And he's sitting in front of the TV like this. Then he turned around, had his hand folded. And he looked at them. And the dude that I told you that was by his cell, he stood up from him, he said, you, Jonathan Luther, 5010 Euclid Avenue, apartment 5C, you wanna fuck with me? You wanna fuck with me? And the whole day room got quiet. And I was even like, oh, shit, right? I was like, oh, shit. And when he went to walk back to his cell, the kid that he pointed out, he came to me, Ebron, how you get where I live? How you get my address? How you on that? I said, I told you don't mess with him. I told you don't mess with that guy. He said, I don't care. He's a fake Italian woman anyway. Next thing you know, Armando, visit. He got a visit. Italian dude go up on a visit. When he go on a visit, I'm waiting. The inmates come back from the visit, They come back from the visit, and I mean, they running back. They can't wait to tell me. They said, Ebron. I said, what? He said, that Italian dude, he's a real Italian. He's real. His visitors, big Italian. Big meatball and spaghetti eating motherfucker. Word up. They some big meatball eating, spaghetti eating motherfucker. He said, he's real Italian. He ain't no joke. He's a real Italian. Word. What? I said, spaghetti, meatball eating? Not only meatball eating, meatball ravioli eating Italian. Hey, meatball, spaghetti, Italian. He's a real deal. Straight up. So I'm like, what? Say, yeah. So then you come back from the visit. We come back from the visit, everybody is shook. He come back, he walked right in the day room. They got the TV, nobody saying nothing to him. He go in his cell. I didn't give him the newspaper. The newspaper is on his bed. I always give him a newspaper. Now all of a sudden, he got the newspaper. I go in the day, who gave Papazano the newspaper? Everybody said, I did, we gave it to him. Oh, y'all gave it to him. Oh, y'all boys shaky dog now. They'll find out he the real deal, huh? Meanwhile, the kid is begging me, Ebron, please talk to him. Talk to him, tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend him or nothing. I said, don't worry, I'll talk to him. But I told you, leave that Italian dude alone. When I go to his cell, he got his leg propped up on the bed like this with his leg crossed. He got the newspaper like this. I can't even see his face. And he turned around and looked. Well, I say, Papazano, he go like this. Yeah. And we bust out laughing. I said, man, you is too much. I wanted to ask him how you get the information, but me and you know that captain gave him that information. That's the only way he could have got all that, right? So I didn't go there with him. So the time went on, right? The time went on, and one day I'm walking by. I'm walking by. There for it. I'm walking by. He passed me this card. And the card, I'm like, what's this? And he said, this card is to my restaurant. Your restaurant? He said, yeah. He said, I own a restaurant on Rockaway Parkway, and I want you to go there. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for me? Yeah, you and your wife go out to dinner. At my expense, my name, everything is on back of the card. I was like, whoa. He said, it's on me. They're already expecting you. Just hand them the card, and you're good. I was like, I took the card. I said, you ain't got to do that, Papazano? He said, no, I got you. I want it. All right, I did go to the restaurant. I drove, but when I got there, it was one of them high-class restaurants, you know, they got it when you pull up, valet parking, they come, they take your car, they go around, and I just watched it. It was raining that day, but I watched it for about 15, 20 minutes, me and my lady. I said, man, ain't nothing but Italianos in that motherfucker. I don't see no black people, no nothing. I was like, I ain't going up in there. You know what I'm saying? So I said, nah. The next day, I go back to work. He said, did you go, Cappuccino? Did you go? I said, no. He started laughing. He said, why, Cappuccino? It's not a setup. I said, I know you ain't trying to set me up, but I thank you for everything. You know what I'm saying? So he said, don't worry, Cappuccino. Anytime that car, you and your, y'all can go. As time went by, I came in one day, he was gone. This is now I'm retired. I'm riding my car through Pennsylvania Avenue, Starlight City. Who pulls up in the projects? I don't know, do you ever see Sopranos? But I got to give it to you, Pussy. Pussy gets out a spanking white Cadillac, gold rag top. Oh, man, the prettiest Cadillac. Ooh. And he gets out the car, and he asking for directions. And he's slick, his hair all slick, nice coat check. I'm like, everybody like, yo, that's Pussy. And then, in my mind, Pussy out here creeping. Pussy creeping. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because Pussy something else. I said, Pussy creeping. Then, you got these asshole guys, some ignorant dude gonna say, oh, we should rob us. I said, shut up with that stupid talk. But he said it so loud enough, I thought Pussy might have heard him. So I said, shut up, man, that stupid talk. So we tell Pussy the directions. So Pussy said, okay. So Pussy gets in the car to drive off, but then he stopped short. You know how you go about 5 feet and then you stop? He drove about 5 feet, then he stopped. I said, oh, shit. Did Pussy hear what this stupid dude said? Now he coming back to retaliate? I said, I got nervous for a second, and then the door opened, but then the back door opened too. And when that back door opened, you know who it was? I thought I was seeing things. I had to go like this. For real, honestly. I'm a dead like that. And I looked, and the old man that I was taking care of, the Italian, he said, Cappuccino, is that you? And I said, I looked. He said, Cappuccino, is that you? I said, like that Wendy Houston movie. I will always love you. No bullshit. We came to each other. We hugged each other. And I was like, oh, shit, I don't believe this. I don't believe this, Provenzano. He said, Cappuccino, look at you. And I was like, then he looked at Pussy. He said, Pussy, do you remember when I told you I was locked up? Pussy said, yeah. He said, this the Cappuccino. And Pussy like, what? And I shook Pussy's hand. Pussy came to shake my hand, right? And I was like, oh, wow, I couldn't take my eyes off Provenzano. He gave me another card they had, and he said, call me, we're going to talk. So I said, okay. And I couldn't take my eyes off the old man. Old man couldn't take his eyes off of me. And then when he got in the car, Pussy was getting in the car, and it looked like he said something to the old man. Pussy got out the car, dug in his pocket, and threw a mitt at me like this. He said, here, that's yours. Size of a baseball. Rolled up a mitt. I said, what's this? And the old man stuck his head, that's for you, Cappuccino. I got to give him his props. I got to do it again. Right here. Cappuccino. Provenzano, this for you. If you still around, you know I'm up here. I saw your hand. That's for you, Cappuccino. Word. Yo, son, let me tell you something. I was lost for words. Man, for real. Then the guys were with me, yo, how much he gave me? Yo, let me see. Roll them up. Yo, count it. I ain't counting it. Here, y'all take some of that. Come on, get out of here. I took that, put it in my pocket. They said, count it. No, I ain't counting. Got in my car, and I took off. And like I said, Papazano, this is for you. Oh, God, Cappuccino. Love you, Papa.
What was he in prison for?
I never asked.
And you really think he was mob related? He had to be, right?
He was, because I heard some of his phone calls. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. So, I wanted to know, and
How much time did he do?
Well, I don't know how much time. I know he left me. He stayed with me for like about 3 months, and then he was gone,
Feds took him maybe, or?
I really don't know the case. Like I said, stuff like when you're dealing with them, you don't want to be too nosy about that.
You think he's still alive now?
He could be,
He must have been older than you, right?
All right. Say if I was, just give or take, say if I was about 25.
Yeah, there's no way he's alive now.
No, say if I was, no, you can't say that, because if I'm 25, say if I was around 25, around 26 that time, he was like in his, maybe 40s? So he still could be alive.
How old are you now?
I don't know. All right, go on. Now, back to the lab.
What are we on, the shower story now?
Oh, we got this shower story. You ready?
Ooh, strap in, give people a warning.
Oh, man.
What are we in store for?
No, but before I tell you that, some of the guys know back in the day, guys used to come to jail and they be hungry. They eat anything. And this is not good. This is not good at all. They would eat anything, son. I mean, they used to give out bread and butter and with the jelly, and they be fiending like they never had a meal in their life. They be tearing that up. But then you got these kids that always want to play practical jokes on somebody. And it really wasn't a good joke. And they used to give you sandwiches, peanut butter and everything, just plain peanut butter. But then you got those real ass buckets that gonna do something like this. Hurry up, eat this sandwich before the CO come. And the inmate be, hurry up, because you're not supposed to have it. And he'll bite into it. Hurry up now. Hurry up and eat before the CO come. And they be stuffing it. And then realize you not biting into no peanut butter. You just bit into your worst nightmare. A shit sandwich. And the aroma go like this. If you don't know until you start to smell it, you go like this. See you! By that time, that smell, that butt ass, producing anything going up in your nose, your mouth is pure ass. I say pure ass. Come out your mouth. That boy got the ass mouth. They call him junk mouth because he don't brush his teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. So, that's the way I felt for that boy. He tried to put milk on in his mouth, spitting it out, trying to brush his tongue off. I don't care what you do. That shit is stuck in your mouth. Especially with the milk. Oh, God, I don't even think about it. And then look, he got to swallow it like this. He over ate something, just imagine swallowing shit going down your mouth. You truly ate some ass. Oh, God. Horrible. No more for that. God, man. That's the one to make you sing. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, straight up, out of this world. But let me tell you something, man. Like I said, you take the good with the bad. And one time, I went on vacation. And when I came back, you know, before I left, my house was running great. I mean, great. Automatic, nothing happening. Everybody know their position. So I come back, I'm cracking the cell. I know who I left in charge. So of course the CO's in charge, but we got them senior inmates that's there that feel like they running shit. So I crack his cell, my man. I'm jerking his cell for him to come out. Come on, time to work. I'm back from vacation. Female said, Ebron. I said, what? She said, your man ain't the man no more. What? Your man ain't running nothing no more. What do you mean he ain't running nothing no more? You see, he ain't coming out his cell. I joke his cell, he ain't coming out. I'm like, all right, let me go on down. I walk down the tier, my boy in the bed, Eon. I'm looking at him like, yo, what's up? He's like, he want me to come in his cell. Come here. I said, yo, what's going on, man? What happened? He said, yo, E, man. He said, since you been gone, this guy Blue came down here, man. He got 25 to life. And I was on the phone and he pulled out one of them things and he backed me down. And he said, you ready to die for this jack? And he said, Ebron, I ain't dying for no jack. I'm trying to go home. I ain't ready to die for no phone. I said, all right, I'm going to take care of it. So I go out his cell, and the phone usually be hanging on the wall. And I look, and Eon, the phone ain't on the wall. So I'm like, yo, where's my phone? So I'm looking at the officer. You got my phone up in there? She's like, no. Now, if she ain't got it, and he ain't got it, I've been working in jail long enough. If she ain't got it, and he ain't got it, who you think got that phone? The inmate Blue. So I go to his cell, bang on the door, boom, 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 yo. He act like he don't hear me. And I'm hitting it hard. I know he hear me. So I turn around, like when the inmates is revoluting, and I kick his cell. Bang, bang, bang. Yo, get up. He jump up, who that? I said, Ebron, man, you got my jack? He said, oh, man. And he go like this, he under the pillow, and he pull out a phone. Nigga had my phone. Nigga sleeping with my phone, son. He get up and slide the phone under the door. Here, man. I got the phone. I said, y'all grown ass, man. Y'all let this nigga take the phone from y'all. Not only take the phone, y'all let him take it in his cell, sleep with it. I said, well, I'm back now, and I'm running the phone. So come on, y'all, come on, use the phone. You know nobody wanted to come out to use the phone because Blue's standing on the gate like this, waiting to see who come on the floor like a eagle, a hawk, waiting for somebody. So then I said, all right, now I'm running the phone. You know I'm back now. You know I don't play that. So if you don't get it now, you dead. You ain't going to get it later because I'm going to tell my partners not to run in on y'all later. They said, fuck that, now they coming. So Blue on the gate just watching everybody. Yeah, y'all better get on now because when Ebron ain't here, you already know what's going to happen. So I'm just looking at nigga. I ain't saying nothing. He talking shit to them. They get on the phone. Now it's chow time. Chow time, Eon, everybody comes out to go eat lunch. So we get the phone call, Ling, Ebron, get ready to run the house out to chow. I'm like, okay. Now this is the regular housing area. Like I said, sometimes the bean get closed down for one reason or another. So now I'm regular. So all of a sudden, I say 20 minutes, get ready for chow. They're like, okay. Everybody getting ready, 10 minutes, we walking out. So, hey, yo, open the gate, let someone upstairs. They go upstairs and they wait upstairs. They going up. Now, everybody gone. Blue never came out his cell. I'm like, yo, Blue, what's taking you so, man? We walking out. Yo, Ian, you know what this... Blue come out his cell, butt-ass naked. with a towel talking about, I'm getting in the shower. Fuck you mean you getting in the shower? I'm getting in the shower. I don't go eat until I take a shower. Y'all go ahead. I'll catch up with y'all. What the hell been going on since I've been gone? You gonna tell me go on and you'll catch up? Man, you better go on your cell and get dressed. I'm getting in the shower. He walks in the shower, Eon. I'm standing right there like I'm looking at you like, oh, no, he didn't. He walked in the shower on me. And I looked at my partner. Now, it's 100 degrees outside. Now, if it's 100 degrees outside, it's like 115 in jail or 120. And I mean, I'm sweating already. And I went to that shower area, and I looked at him, and he got the soap. He like, And I looked at my partner, and my partner said, Ebron, I know that look. And that look ain't no good. I know what you're going to do. And I watched him, and once he put that soap all over his face, I opened that shower door, and I was right behind his ass. And that water was hitting me. Now I'm getting all wet, and the water all hitting me all in my face. I'm in the shower with him. My uniform getting all soaked up and everything. And I'm breathing on his neck like he my bitch. Because I'm zoned the fuck out. Because I know what's getting ready to happen. And soon when he turned around, and he went like this, with his rag to wipe his soap off, he said, yo! And man, it was on and popping in that motherfucker. Me and him was on and popping. When I tell you on and popping, I mean on and popping. You know what I'm saying, yo? We was on and popping. Let me tell you something, yo. We was on and popping so much. Got all this over here, yo. We was scrapping. Scrapping, man. And dudes know, in that shower with the state soap, and you fighting, there's no ground leverage. Me and him are slipping and sliding. Slide, slipping and slide. Fighting our ass off. And all of a sudden, he went down and I grabbed him by his nuts, and I had dick and balls in my hand. I had dick and balls. And he was like, like, yeah, nigga, come on, let's go. He said, yo, Theo, you fucked up. I said, no, you fucked up. He said, my name is Blue. I said, my name is Ebron, nigga. My name is Ebron. I had his nut and balls. And every time he tried to talk, I squeezed him more. He going, and I've guided him out the shower now. Had his dick and balls in my hand, holding him like this. Like that movie Friday, when he had the vice grips on his nuts. And I'm going, every time he tried to talk, I squeezed it. All of a sudden, the captain came down, and saw me all wet up, and I had Blue dick and balls in my hand, like this. And he looked at me, he said, oh my God, I'm out of here. And he went the other way, and I walked through Blue to his cell, and Blue was like, I'm going to. Every time he say I'm going, I go, He go, He can't talk. Shut up. Shut up. And I grab him, and when I got to his cell, I sweeped him like Snoop Dogg, a scoop in the cell. Slide it like a bowling ball. He slid in the cell. Woo! Slid in the cell like this. Look. Butt ass. Like he was on a skateboard. He was getting on his ass in between the beds like that. Right? So he jumped up, he said, hey, boy, I'm going to get you. I said, okay, well, we're going to get each other then. I said, bring your ass upstairs. So he came upstairs and shit. And when he came upstairs, now it's like alarm. We're in alarm status because he's helped up the feeding. So you got like about 150 inmates lined up on that side, another 150 in the hallway. We backing up child time and everything. So we get to the control by the lunch, and Blue came down screaming, I'm going to get you, Ebron. I'm going to get you. And then when he come up to where the dep at, he said, Ebron, I'm going to kill you. When I see you in New York, I'm going to kill you. So the dep said, hold up. did you just say you going to kill my officer, Ebron? I'm going to kill Ebron when he get home. I said, Dad, don't worry about that name, man. Just said, no, Ebron, no. You got to learn. Let me tell you something about Blue. Blue think everybody supposed to be scared of him because he got 25 to life. So he think everybody supposed to be scared of him. What I want you to do, Ebron, is go in my office, get a tooth from, write a statement that Blue said he was going to kill you when he see you in New York. So I'm like, nah. He said, no, Ebron, go do it and do it now. Defeating every step, nobody moving nowhere till you get do it. The office was down the hall. I hurry up, went, scribbled that on. I said, here, Dep. What the Dep Andrews did, he held it up the ear so all the inmates could see that was in the hall. He said, you see this tooth from? He said, this tooth from gives Ebron the right to blow Blue head off on sight when he see him when he come home. Because Blue said he was going to kill him. The whole hall got quiet. Even Blue got quiet. And I just looked at Blue. I ain't think nothing of it. Blue got quiet. He said, okay, y'all go ahead, walk him back. Now me and Blue walking back to the house. I'm right next to him, EM. I'm like this, because I don't like leaving no job undone. So we're going to get it on. We're going to get it on right there. You understand? We're going to finish this right here. But Blue didn't say nothing to me. Not a word. He just kept walking. We walked to the housing area. He ate his food. We came down. He went to his cell. He said, lock me in. I didn't have no problem from Blue he was with me for like another month and a half. He never came out when I was there. Never said a word to me. I walked by and looked at him. Hey, Blue, what's up? Cover his head like that. He covered his head, you know what I'm saying, with the gray blanket. It's all good, right? Now, I'm retired. I'm coming home. On New Lots Avenue, I'm in my car, me and my lady. Who do I see, Eon? Who do I see? I see Blue. Blue at the bus stop with the plastic bag coming home from up north. Man, I spent my car around like I just robbed a bank. You can hear the tires spinning. My lady don't know what's going on. She going like this. She holding on, look. I pull up the bus stop. I jumped out the car. I put my hand on my cat. I was like, yo, what's up, Blue? He looked at me. I said, what's up, man? He said, yo, what's up, man? I don't know you. I said, you don't know me? Nah, I just came home. Yeah, I know you just came home. Yo, but see, I'm just on my way to go see my lady. I don't want no problems, man. I just came home. I just touched down, man. I know you did, Blue. You know my name. Where I know you from? So I got close to him. When I got close to him, people was at the bus stop. I guess they thought we was bugging. I was bugging. They moved away. I said, C-74 at war, nigga. And then Blue said, and then I said, Ebron. He went like this, Eon, you wouldn't believe it. I couldn't even, he said, Ebron, oh, Ebron, I love you. You what? He said, Ebron, oh, I love you, man. What you mean you love me? Last you said you gonna kill me. What you talking about? He said, man, when I went up north and I told them dudes who I had beef with, who I was scrapping with, he said, them dudes up north let me have it. I said, what? He said, man, they let me have it. He said, after they let me have it, I couldn't say nothing bad about you at all. They were like, nah, that's my dude. You can't say nothing about Ebron. He said, man, I didn't have a leg to stand on. I said, well, he said, yeah, man. He said, and I apologize. I said, no need to apologize. He said, yo, we was a kid back then, so you got to forgive. I said, all right. I said, yo, Blue, you know what? Dug in my pocket. A couple dollars, yo, here, man. Yo, eat it. Yo, here, man, I know you just coming home. You need a little head start. Here, a little something, man. He was like, I said, Blue, you need a job? He said, yeah, I don't need a job. I'll get you a job, too. Give me your phone number, man. We exchanged phone numbers. He said, Ebron, he said, I can't believe this. I said, what? He said, I come home, I almost died, and I get a job, too, at the same time. I said, yeah. He said, man, I love you, man. I can't believe this. We hugged each other, Eon. And I seen him a couple of times. I seen him a couple of times after that. You know what I'm saying? But everything was good, Eon. Everything was good, man.
What a great ending.
Yeah. Everything was good.
What a wild story.
Yes, man.
Out of all those you told today, which one's your favorite?
Yo, the Italian. I hate to say it.
We got to find that guy.
Yeah, Italian.
If anyone knows who this guy is.
Yes, please step up.
That would be cool to have him on the show with you.
Yes. I want Pussy, but Pussy, I've been watching Pussy on, he be on somebody else's channel.
The actor that played Pussy? Yeah.
But he even said it on his own. He said, man, I've been through so much drugs and stuff, I don't remember shit no more. So I said, he ain't gonna remember.
Hey, were you the guard when Lilo Brancato from A Bronx Tale was in Rikers?
Somebody called me. I had just left. Yo.
Okay, because I had Mr. Based on, who was. Did you?
My partner, the one I call out, Babin.
Yeah.
We was talking about him yesterday.
Did you know about Jason Itzer, the king of all pimps? I had him. He's a guy that's been in my videos shirtless.
Yeah, I saw it.
He was at Rikers with Lilo.
Yeah, I saw that episode. Yeah, that's
Were you there when he was there? Or
no?
Wow.
That was exciting, For real, man.
Incredible.
For real, man.
But the CO, thanks for another ultimate episode, man, of
man.
entertaining stories. What do the people got to look forward to on the next one?
Surprise. That's all I got to tell you.
Maybe the 52 pickup?
Surprise. I'm not going to say nothing. They're going to get that, but surprise.
Do you want to sing a little farewell soprano song to close it out?
Yes. Excuse me. This is for you. Hey, Pussy.